I want to speak about the problem with the anglo-saxon word being monolingual, feeling superior, and the inability to understand reality with the bias, with a self-indulgent bias that they are the free word, and they know better, and they have the moral high ground. Well, the problem is that most of the people who just can't understand another point of view, that means the Russian. In a quarrel, nobody is 100% right, nobody is 100% wrong. Maybe somebody is righter than wrong. Anyway, the problem is that these people were not interested in foreign policy, foreign affairs. They've never been interested in what's going outside their islands, because America, in a way, it's an island. Okay, it's an island that has border on the north side and on the south side, north and south. The problem is that these people, mainly Americans, most of Americans have never been abroad, believe you me. Most of these people have been abroad like stupid tourists that never grasp the concept that there are other realities with other languages, and they are part of the world. They're not the best. Okay? You can see movies always manichaeistic. The audio is low. Approach to reality, good and the villain and the good, the villain or the villains and the good ones. Reality is not like that. People have different interests. Every country have, the bigger the country, the more they have it's a reality, it's the way things are, like a backyard. Americans promised not to enter the former Russian backyard, the country that belonged to their Warsaw Treaty, but they even denied they promised that, but they expanded to the point that they almost encircled Russia. I mean, the only country the big country that NATO didn't acquire, because NATO is not a defensive alliance, is a political bullies with an army. Air Force and anyway, Russia couldn't I've been following what's going on, what has been going on in the last months, and Russia said that they would, if push come to shove, they would have done that. They would do that. America and all the so-called Western country ignore that. Either they don't consider him seriously, Putin, or he's Greek. They wanted this war because it's a win-win situation for America. It's a lose-lose situation for us. It's a win-lose situation for Russia. Okay, Russia didn't have any option Somebody is somebody who is hostile towards you comes and towards you up to a point that you see he can actually punch you. You have the right, if you feel threatened, to strike the first punch. Mainly if you say, don't approach me more, I feel threatened. Don't approach me more, I feel threatened. And they approach. They said just before the war, if you want less NATO, you will have more NATO. This is a bully. This teasing Russia. That's provoking Russia. Now these people that don't know shit, because I'll tell you that if you haven't acquired even in a rough and ready way a foreign language, you have no idea. Your mentality is, you are narrow-minded, and you cannot put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Okay? And I see the worst stupid people on the internet are Americans, Australians, Canadian, and for United Kingdom, and sometimes even Irish people. Most of them are English speakers. Okay, do I hate English speakers? No, I speak English right now. I like English language. I like a lot about music. I sing and play American music, country music, and jazz. I have a huge collection of DVDs of American movies. So don't tell me I'm anti-American, because I read in English, I speak in English, I have access to English. English is almost like Italian to me. It's my language. I cannot hate English speakers. But I notice this pattern, and believe you me, I also hate a lot about Italians. But I can say that. I can say that because you cannot accuse me of being anti-American. Oh no. A lot of what I say, a lot in the accent, I don't have a 100% American accent, because I also was for a while in other English-speaking countries, but you can detect in my speech, the way I speak, that I lived in the United States. I use colloquialisms, idioms of the American English rather than British English. My first English was British, now it's not anymore. But I can tell that when it comes to Russia, believe, after I tell you what is 45 years of Cold War and a continuous using stereotype of Russian villain even in movies, okay, even when there was no Soviet Union anymore. So it was not a matter of ideology, it was a matter of, we don't like somebody who can, in a way, pose a threat to our utter dominion of the world. Because America is not a country that can stand on its own economically, like Russia, like China, like many other countries. They don't produce enough goods. They don't have I forgot the right word. Sorry, sometimes I have blanks. Uh, uh, hmm, what the hell? Yeah, but it was easier than what I thought. Yes, raw materials. I was looking for a specific word. Just they don't have enough raw materials. They don't have enough gas and a lot petrol, oil. They don't have. So to keep the standard of life up, they need to be the bullies of the word. Obviously, that's Greek. I always mix languages. The average American person is not aware of this. They follow the official story that there are stupid people in Eastern Asia, now even Russia, who hate America because they are free. That's bullshit. And I see every time I post something in groups on Facebook, on YouTube, if I have a Russian flag in my profile picture, or in the profile picture of YouTube or Facebook, they, for the most part, they censor my videos just because I have a Russian flag. I have an utter respect for the Russian people, much more than I have for Ukrainian and Polish. You cannot compare what Russia stands in the world, what they have been doing in arts, music, literature, ballet. We all have some conscious image of Russia. Russia is the raw, white, tough man that doesn't exist anymore. Tough men who are white. I don't want to be considered racist, but really, tough men are Middle Eastern, North African, sometimes South American, not European or white Caucasian. Russian are pretty rough people. We see, well, the Second World War was 75 years ago. They're not the same. I don't think so. The problem is that they stayed the same. That's what a problem with Russia is. People who haven't been so contaminated by the politically correctness, by the transgender. For example, they don't accept homosexual propaganda for underage people. That doesn't mean being anti-homosexual, homosexuality, whatever. I think that you should leave younger people alone to decide what they want to make of themselves and sex-wise. They have more traditional values, and I'm all for it. I'm not a Christian. I'm not even. I don't even believe in God. I mean, I don't know what's. I don't believe in religions rather than God. I don't know, but I don't believe in religions. But I believe that some values of Orthodox Church, our church, the Catholic is. Can I say shit? No, it's very bad. Our Pope is the pits. It's not the Pope. It's a long story. I should upload another video, and maybe they are going to strike, send me a strike because I said our religion is the shit. Our religion is bad because it's not a religion anymore. I am an atheist, but I believe that a religion should be concerned with God, not with the homosexuality, transgender, immigration, politically correctness. That has nothing to do with religion. Many of the ideas of this part of the world are against the traditional values of Christianity and religions, generally speaking. Goodbye.